Good morning, ladies and gents. Today it's gonna be a money-related video, I guess. Tips and tricks on how to save money, huh? Tips and tricks on how to save money. If you're a big-time coffee addict like me, make your own coffee at home. Don't go to Starbucks. Don't go to Dunkin'. If you drink tea, go to the supermarket. Buy tea and brew it at home, I guess. I don't know what costs more. I'm more of a coffee drinker than a tea drinker. Next one is a no-brainer. Go to the supermarket, buy the food at supermarket and cook at home. Eating out, even fast food, man. Even fast food, it adds up. Yeah. No, number one meal is what, $12? $12 for number one at McDonald's. Cook at home. That saves a lot of money. Sorry if I don't practice what I preach, but I do make money from contents, you know. Occasionally I do cook. Every time I eat, I can make content from it, but I do know how to cook. All right, next one is not common sense, I guess. Drive something that's reliable, and insurance is cheap, and maintenance is cheap, like a Toyota. This is a $1 million home block, right? $1 million home block. What do people drive around here? Let me switch the camera around, huh? Toyota Camry, Mazda. Down here, there's a few nice cars. Few houses down. They got the Lambo Urus. They got Audi, BMW. This way, they got a Porsche 911. My point is, rich people they drive reliable cars. Most of them, not all of them, of course. They do have the money to buy Porsche or Ferrari, but their everyday car is like a fucking Toyota or Honda, man. I've been driven through Cherry Hills Village many times. A lot of times on the driveway, you see like a $5,000 car. Yeah, $5,000 car on the driveway. We're talking Cherry Hills Village, yeah. Rich people, they will invest in assets, not liabilities. A house is an asset. A car is a liability, unless it's a Ferrari F50 collector's edition or some shit. But long story short, house is an asset. A car is a liability. All right, next subject. Wants and needs, huh? Wants and needs. Do you need a pair of Jordans? This is Jordan 98, whatever. Do you need a pair of Jordan? Yeah, or you want a pair of new Jordans? What do you guys think? Put down in the comments. Huh? So a brand new pair of Nikes or Jordans is a want, not a need. You do need shoes to walk around, but you don't need a pair of Jordans to walk around. So what are the basic needs? Clothing, shelter, food. Yeah, those are the basic needs. You do need a roof over your house. You do need a reliable car to drive to work. You don't need a fucking Mercedes or Audi to drive to work, okay? Yeah. Same for gig work, man. I always been preaching about EV versus gasoline. I think the best option is actually hybrid. Yeah. It does cost more to maintain or fix a hybrid if it breaks down. So if you live in a state with snow like Denver, Colorado, the best car I say is a Toyota RAV4 hybrid, all-wheel drive, of course. I highly recommend winter tires in the winter. If you live in a state or a city without any snow, Toyota Prius Compact, that might be the best car for food delivery. Toyota Prius Compact, hybrid. Sorry, this guy's freaking loud. A lot of people always ask, why don't I drive a Tesla or EV? An EV, the battery life is like 300,000 miles, bro. And in my lifetime, I've driven over 800,000 miles. Over 800,000 miles. once an EV breaks down, basically you throw that junk away, you know. So if anything, go for a hybrid. You're gonna pay more upfront, but you're gonna get more mile per gallon. Yeah, if anything, go for a hybrid. But I don't see anything wrong with all gasoline. You know, all gasoline, low maintenance. And if you can, may I change your own oil and all that shit? I choose to pay somebody else to do it. I'd rather use that time to do something else. Yeah, change your own oil. That saves a lot of money. Oh yeah, speaking of car, sports car, the insurance is more expensive than non-sports car. So you buy yeah, something sporty, the car insurance is a little bit more expensive versus you know, a crossover like mine, you know. I guess another tips and tricks, if you decide to go out, the restaurant biggest money maker is drinks or alcohol. Yeah. So if you want to splurge, yeah, go ahead and splurge once in a while. But yeah, man, a lot of times I go out and eat, I just drink water. Unless it's a fancy restaurant, then yeah, I have a glass of wine and whatnot, some sake with my sushi. Yeah. But the restaurant's biggest money maker is drinks or alcohol. Yeah, that should be a no-brainer, right? Lee's condensed milk. Some good stuff, fam. Good stuff, good stuff. Lee's condensed milk. The longevity brand is also pretty good. Longevity brand. Cafe Du Monde, $8 at the supermarket. Cafe Du Monde, $8 at the supermarket. And a water kettle, electric. And a coffee filter. That's all you need to make coffee, right? Alright, so you just pour up, scoop the coffee in there. Boom. Coffee and chicory, huh? Chicory is the key. It mellows out the coffee, the bitterness of the coffee. That's what the chicory is for, huh? Chicory. This is an extra large coffee filter. Vietnamese coffee filter. I'm a heavy coffee drinker. Go big or go home, huh? The amount of coffee I drink would put the average person in the hospital. A lot of caffeine in this cup right here. Whole lot of caffeine. This, if I were to get it at Starbucks, it'd be like fucking $16, man. Easily, huh? $16. See? Pour it in. Boom. Then 2 minutes later, you're gonna have coffee, huh? Drip, 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 drip. Let's go. All right, so let's get back to wants and needs, huh? Yeah. You don't need to be keeping up with the Joneses, bro. Just because the neighbor got a Lambo doesn't mean you go out there and buy a Ferrari, you know? Yeah. Just do you. Don't need to be keeping up with the Joneses, huh? Remember, assets and liabilities, okay? A car is a liability, a house is an asset, you know? My thing is, yeah, I spend a lot of money on eating out a lot. Alcohol, occasionally I'll splurge, yeah. Occasionally I'll buy a bottle of Don Julio 1942 for the big holidays, but usually I just stick to beer and stuff, you know. All right, I think we're gonna wrap this one up. Anyways, let me know in the comments if you agree with me or not, you know, yeah. Yeah, at one point I owned a condo for 8 years, but sold that thing and traveled, so yeah. No regrets, no looking back. And at the moment, it's probably cheaper to rent than to own anyways, until the interest rate and the home prices go down for a little bit, but at the moment it's probably cheaper to rent. I only pay $500 for my one room here, so yeah. I could get a 1-bedroom apartment, but I have to be working like 70 hours and shit. Yeah, I like to use my time to do some other stuff for now, you know. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Yeah, let me know in the comments. What are your ways of saving money? Do you cook at home? Do you make your own coffee? Stuff like that. What kind of car you drive? Let me know in the comments, guys. That's gonna do it for today. Once again, I won't be streaming until next week, huh? Yeah, so if you guys miss me, watch my old videos, watch my regular horizontal. That's gonna do it for today, guys. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee and post this video and post some more shorts and all that. Once again, if you want to catch all my new videos, you have to turn on all notifications. Subscribe and then turn on all notifications. If you enjoy the content, smash the like, huh? If you don't like it, get thumbs down. Don't matter to me. Thank you, fam. I'll see you in the next one.